Hey Retro Crew, a lot of people don't like Will Ferrell for some reason, but we do, so we're just going to talk about him a little bit today.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian, and we're the Retro Sons.
I know of at least one of his things that I don't like, so I'm going to get the bad out of the way first, then we can go to the good.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, D'Angelo Vickers from The Office.
Right?
I hated him.
Yeah, it was rough to watch. He was probably his worst role. Well, not probably. It was his worst role.
Yeah, that I know of.
I'm D'Angelo Vickers!
I don't know, they made him try to be a different character in every episode.
You're in its full mood.
It just came across as stupid.
Yeah, it just didn't work.
No.
Like, he was all over the place, and it was jarring.
Yeah.
But usually, I don't think he's ever done like a movie by himself. It's always like him or John C. Reilly or him and someone else.
That is incorrect!
He's usually the funnier of the two.
Yeah, usually.
Like, and the other guys, Mark Wahlberg was funny, but he is like over the top funny. Like, it's just how he yells and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. What about Elf? He was kind of by himself in that.
Oh yeah.
Why did I forget?
I just said I couldn't think of something you'd say for me. So Elf was good.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a really good Christmas movie. I was gonna say it's one of the best Christmas movies, but that's pushing it a little too far.
Yeah.
It's a good comedy Christmas movie though.
Yeah. Like when he was on the street interacting with people, wasn't it just like ad-libbed? He was
just going through the streets talking to people.
It's always funny!
So yeah, he can work well alone, apparently. I just forgot about that somehow.
Yeah, I don't know of any movies that aren't comedies that he's in, like any serious roles either. Usually comedians like to try serious roles too.
I don't know, Stranger Than Fiction was that one. I've never seen it, but I know he's in it. And I don't know if it's...
I don't know. Can't say having not seen it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm sure he's got one or two to his name. I don't know.
We have no way of knowing!
But he's got a long catalog of great movies.
I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe someone can tell us in the comments what it is that they don't like about him. But
yeah, I don't know. I can see how as a comedy could be abrasive or some people wouldn't like it, but it's the kind of comedy I find funny.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, he's like over the top. And when he is paired up with other people, he's usually like the funnier of the two.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes he'll play like the straight man. In Ricky Bobby, he kind of was. Like John C. Reilly was a bit more dumb in that one, wasn't
You guys think that he's dumb too?
Yeah, he was pretty dumb in that movie though.
he? Yeah, he was dumb.
Yes, he was.
He doesn't always take it over the top, but even though previously I said he does.
Make up your mind.
I don't know, he just knows how to take a role and make it funny. And part of what helps him is like just his looks, like his beady little eyes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he looks funny and he's not embarrassed or ashamed at all.
No.
Like he's a fat, misshapen man, like not overly fat, but he doesn't mind like taking his shirt off at all or
Not a care in the world.
He'll do a lot for a laugh.
has no shame. But I think in real life, like not in acting, he's like a marathon runner or something, which people don't realize.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
So he is actually in shape, he just doesn't look like he is. And once he was on the Bear Grylls survival show there.
Yeah, I remember that.
He gave him a Twinkie to freeze and he ate it. Or something, it was a candy bar or a Twinkie or something.
Yeah, and he kept telling him to give him the high sign when it's time to drink his own urine.
Yeah.
Can you get sick drinking piss?
So that was pretty funny too. So he is funny in real life, it's not just his movies.
Like that story when he was like growing a mustache for Anchorman. And I was like, is that a real mustache?
Yeah.
He's like, why would I put on a fake mustache to go to my kid's soccer game? Like, I don't know, he's just a funny guy.
Yeah.
And he does good impressions sometimes, like when he was George W. Bush.
Yeah, that's funny.
George W. Bush.
And George W. Bush. That's right.
If I was sleeping, it's probably because I'm tired, or you were boring me. Yeah, that was a good interview.
I'm just thinking of all the different, like he's done sports comedies, like that basketball one. I can't remember
and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, and he did Blades of Glory with Johnny Eater.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
He was kind of like crazy in that one because he's like full of himself. And
Thought you'd like to see what a skater's body really looks like.
And like we said, he doesn't mind making fun of himself because in Superstar, he was supposed to be a high school student. Definitely not.
Yeah, just making fun of himself and just making fun of that trope, I think, where they hire very older guys.
Yeah.
That was the wrong choice.
So that was good.
And he was supposed to be like the heartthrob in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, he was. Yeah, so he was dancing earlier. He has some nice moves.
Nice moves.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
He's the funniest part of that movie, probably.
He's all I remember, really.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other movies. He's been in so many good ones.
Yeah.
The other guys we mentioned, Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
Step Brothers.
Oh, Step Brothers.
Yeah, with John C. Reilly.
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home, yeah. We've never seen the second one. The first one, though.
Yeah.
But the one part I saw he was funny in.
Yeah.
When someone was turning the heat up.
Third Mistad, yeah. And John Lithgow's in the sequel, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Mel Gibson.
And Mel Gibson, yeah.
So we gotta track that down and watch it sometime.
Don't you have it? I think you have it.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Pretty sure you bought it and we just never watched it yet.
Sounds like something that would happen.
Yeah. I do want to see it though, for sure. The first one was funny.
Yeah.
He works good with Mark Wahlberg too.
Yeah, he does.
Like the other guys.
I was just gonna say I wish they'd made an Other Guys sequel.
I just thought of another movie that he did that I didn't like.
Oh.
The John C. Reilly Sherlock Holmes one with him.
Oh yeah.
Watson.
Holmes and Watson.
Holmes and Watson, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one was pretty dumb.
Ray Fiennes was Moriarty.
Ray Fiennes is here?
Well, that's a good part, but I don't remember that, so I must have forgotten it. Puts it out of my mind.
Yeah. So he does have some not good.
Yeah, but every actor has movies that aren't good.
Right.
That's true.
But for the most part, all his movies and TV shows like Bat Fight, the
Yeah.
Funny or Die comedy skits, they're good.
Mm-hmm. And his SNL stuff.
Yeah.
Like we said, the George W. Bush. I don't remember if that was SNL or not, but
I think so.
Perhaps.
But for the most part, I'd say 95% of his stuff is good.
yeah, I'm trying to think if he did any kind of like voiceover roles.
I'm sure he has, for sure, but...
Yeah, nothing I can think of.
Is he in the Lego movie? He's got to be
Oh, yeah,
someone.
yeah.
Oh, he's actually in the Lego movie, and he's a bad guy in the Lego movie, so...
Yeah,
All right.
So I like how he shows up at the end, though, in that movie.
yeah. And they kind of like intertwined the story of real life into the... Because it's like all the kids' imagination.
Yeah.
Like he's building the Lego thing and he doesn't want it to be moved or anything. And that also another funny role for Liam Neeson as a good cop, bad cop. And he was the paw cop, wasn't he? Like, you keep moving.
Yeah.
You just have to stay still and you keep wrecking it.
God, just stay still. Yeah.
I don't know what he kept moving for, but it was wicked funny.
I don't know, he's just so excited he couldn't stay still.
Yeah, and he like saw, it seemed like he saw something, he was going to check it out, and I don't know.
Yeah. What was the super glue called?
The Craggle.
Yeah, the Craggle. The Craggle.
Yeah, because of the crazy glue.
Yeah. The cap was the only thing that could stop it.
Yeah, the piece of resistance.
Yeah.
The Craggle!
It was
That's a
stuck in his
good
head.
movie, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't
there's
know.
one animated he was in. And he was actually in it too,
Yeah.
himself.
2 for 1.
I'm sure he's done others too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more out there, but he's in so many good movies.
Mm-hmm. And just going back to Elf, like he didn't know he was adopted, he thought it was an actual elf.
Yeah.
He's like bigger than the rest of them.
Yeah.
And he faints when he finds out.
I'll be okay. I just need a glass of water.
Yeah, he's just overly happy in that movie for no reason.
Yeah. And freaks out when he finds out Santa's coming.
Yeah.
And it's not the real Santa, and he's upset. And just the whole part when he's like walking through Central Park and it's like the Bigfoot footage.
Yeah.
That part is wicked funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other movies he's done. There's so many good ones though.
Yeah, there
We've
are.
mentioned about 10 or 15 good ones.
And like 2 or 3 bad ones.
Yeah. But there are some bad ones too.
What's that college one where he goes streaking?
Oh, Old School?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
We're streaking. Who is?
Streaking!
Cold out there? I don't remember exactly what happens, but
I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
yeah, Vince Vaughn's in that one,
And Sean William Scott shows up, doesn't he?
and I don't know.
With a dart in his neck.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
crazy, man.
I like you, but you're crazy.
Yeah.
He goes on like a rampage, pushing all the kids down, and he falls in the pool.
Yeah. And that's funny too, like when he goes on rampages like that and he's like freaking out. Like in Anchorman when he finds out that
Oh, how did we not mention Anchorman?
I don't know. When he finds out that Veronica's gonna do the news.
Yeah.
Like after his dog got kicked off the bridge and he like ran there and pushed someone out of the way who wasn't even in his way.
Yeah. That's probably one of his best movies, Anchorman. I don't know how we didn't mention that one.
I don't know. I did mention it when he was growing a mustache for it, but then we never talked about it in detail.
We just passed on by it somehow.
Yeah. Sequel, I don't remember too well, but I think it's pretty good
The
too.
one part I remember is the slow-mo.
Bus crash.
Yeah.
When they had like bowling balls and scorpions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they put it on autopilot.
Yeah.
And it said, Doesn't that just regulate the speed? Don't you have to actually drive?
Yeah.
And then it was slow-mo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only part I remember about that. I have to see that one again.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I don't know how so many people dislike him. There's a lot of hate for him out there.
Yeah.
I think it's unjustified for the most part.
Yeah. Kind of like Nickelback.
Yeah. Well, again, that's just our opinion.
Yeah, true.
Maybe we're just idiots and we like stupid comedy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But all the movies we mentioned and all the things he's done,
Had us laughing.
there's a lot of good movies in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even all of them. We just mentioned.
I think one of my favorites is probably The Other Guys. Just
Yeah.
wicked funny.
Yeah, it is every time too.
Right? Even like Mark Wahlberg and Michael Keaton, they're usually like more serious people.
Yeah.
And they're even very funny in it. Like going to the TLC references all the time.
Yeah.
He's working 2 jobs.
You guys have to be quiet with this. Creep. Creep.
Oh, come on, you don't say creep like that unless you're making a TLC reference.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that like a nervous tick or something?
Don't say creep unless you're quoting TLC.
Alright, I think I've said all I need to say, or
Yeah,
all I can think of right now. I'll probably think of other things when we're done.
probably. But I'm good too.
Alright, so let us know what Will Ferrell movies are your favorite. Let us know if you do hate him. Like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be an orb over here. Watch one of these 2 videos, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.